Hello, it's me. R to the E to the E to the C to the E. A-N-D, D to the A to the N to the I. That's Danny, that's Boothie. You alright? Hi.
I've not been called Boothie for years.
You've not been called Boothie for years. Hello, everyone. I thought I'd give you a nice soft intro of some garage music because I know we have a lot of colonial cousins, i.e. American folk in, and they might not understand what garage music is, you know?
There was definitely extra letters in there as well.
Pardon?
There was definitely some extra letters in there.
No, there wasn't. It was to the. So it was like R to the E to the E to the C to the E. That's me. That's Reese.
I see.
You see?
Now you want to use the tut, do you?
I want to use the term. Hi, everyone, by the way. How are you all? It's me, Reese Spice, as I've just pronounced, and the wonderful Danny Booth. It is our Friday Just Chatting stream. We're going to be chatting. I have no idea what is on the agenda tonight because I didn't do anything. I'm not going to lie. Danny has sorted all this out. But I'm sure we have some wonderful talking points to talk about.
No, it's not that you didn't do anything. You're back at work.
Yeah, I'm back at work. I didn't have
You
time.
made a video, so
it
was up to me to do the Friday stream stuff.
It was indeed. It was indeed. But how are you all? It's just chatting. It's just a live stream podcast. So, who have we got? It's Neck. Enter the C to the E to the cat. Oh, fuck that one up, but that's fine. Don't worry about me, dyslexic trying to spell. You know, it's funny as. How are you all? We got Mr. Mark Forrest, we got the lovely Alex, Mr. Spaz Tack, we got Libby Lou. Is it Libby Ludes? Libby Ludesy? Oh, it's Dylan. Hello, Dylan.
Libby Loodles.
Libby Loodles, that's it. Hello. Get a drink, get some food, settle in. We've got many things to talk about. If this is your first time here this year, Happy Newmas, Happy New Year, new me, new jumper is what we're talking about today. It's going to be all about this jumper and how fresh and fly it is. Don't worry, you can get one yourself at a website, which I've forgotten. Danny, name the website.
I don't know because I can't see what jumper you've got on.
It's my King's jumper, my King's Jiu-Jitsu. I do Jiu-Jitsu. Don't know if you guys have ever been told that. Yeah, I love athlete, me. Yeah. Danny's a bit muffled. Is she in a microphone? Probably. I mean...
No, I'm not eating my microphone. I've moved it back a little bit now. Let me know if that's better or not. If not, I'll have to switch it off, switch it on.
Well, you sound good to me, Danny. So that's all good. That's all fine and dandy.
Might be a Discord issue.
Oh, don't. Discord. Every time we go into this Discord call, it like splits my camera in four, doesn't it? It's very strange.
Even at home, the mic is covering Danny. Look, right, I've got what is only known as a P head, right?
Wow.
And then microphones are massive, yeah? So they cover the majority of my face.
Of the little P head?
I need a little tiny Danny-sized P head mic.
Danny, I would love to get you a brand new mic, but these were, one, quite expensive, and two, they match. And if you get a new microphone, I'm going to need a new microphone. And I've picked some out, and they're only about 350 quid. So if anyone wants to sort of sort me out 350 bar for a microphone for me, and then, I don't know, we'll give Danny... We'll get one of them little mini ones that you see on TikTok.
Right, just keep everybody talking. I'm just going to have a quick listen to see if it's something that I can fix.
Okay, no worries. So a dyslexic man walked into a bra. No, it's not making fun of dyslexics, because I am one. I feel like I'm allowed to. But, yeah, it's all good. Even at home, Danny's got them. Yeah, so how are you all? I hope you had a good day at work. I had a day at work, Alex. It was a Friday at work. Knowing that I've got to work tomorrow is a little bit sucky, but we do what we do, and we do what we can to earn some cash. So... I've got much news, to be quite fair, but you're looking into them Shure mics. Oh, I do like Shure mics. Lewitt mics are very, very nice as well, mainly because you can see the insides and it's all like a valve, and it's very, very pretty and they're very lovely. But as I say, very expensive. Hello, she's back.
It sounds okay to me, Mark. I don't know if that's like a Discord issue or if it's just your computer having a bit of a funny one because it doesn't want to be back at work. Do you know what I mean?
I'll also say this. If the stream starts stuttering, starts staggering, or the sound goes a bit weird, just press the refresh button and we'll wait for you. Ooh.
Oh no, I thought Danny said something else starting with a P. Oh. Right, okay, no, that's not what I said. I said P head.
Penis?
Oh, for God's sake.
What?
Mine's been a sucky day, but I'm okay. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Mark. I hope it gets a little bit better for you, and I hope that if it doesn't get a little bit better for you, that we can kind of just let you forget about it for a little bit. Sounds better now. Thank you.
Yeah, make you laugh a little bit, because that's what we're here to do, aren't we? So we've got those slides. I have got another background sorted, and of course, as always, because it's not going anywhere, I do have the Pokédex thing loaded up as well, because why the hell not?
Right, so would you like me to begin?
No, I just want. I don't know. You got any stories, Danny?
Well, I've got two talking points that you know about, and then I've got a third talking point that you don't.
Oh, okay. Well, what have you been up to today, Danny? As this is just chatting, let's just warm it up. Go a little bit slow, you know, like the whole Kylie Minogue song, "Do the Locomotion." It was Kylie, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, build up like a train, and then would.
What?
I don't know. Just tell us about your goddamn day, woman.
Well, my day's not really been that interesting. I've been cleaning and I've been trying to figure out what to talk about on the stream, which obviously was pointless if you were just going to ask me what I was doing with my day.
Well, it's not pointless. It's just that I need a little bit of time to settle in. My butt groove's not there yet. Do you know what I mean? It's all things.
Your butt groove's always there.
Oh, it's good though. I tell you what, I don't mean to sound disrespectful, like I've been doing some really awful things on this sofa, but I proper fucked this side up, something chronic, and it's so comfortable now. It's brilliant. So, which means the sofa's going to fall apart.
Side,
no, I don't want to touch your side. I don't want to say no.
Please, it's so uncomfortable. I hate the sofa so much.
Get one. All right, I've had this discussion with Danny many times about getting different chairs, different sofas down here. But my studio is in my basement, right? Okay, and it's a tight stairway. You know, you wouldn't be able to swing a cat in it. Let's just say that. So, and she's like, oh, let's get this sofa, let's get that sofa. It's
well,
like, get it down here.
Like
if you get it down here, I'll assemble the bastard. But you get it down the stairs.
Well, no, right. I'll get it down the stairs, but you've got to assemble it and pay for it.
Fine.
Right, deal. Everybody is witness to that deal. Because I found some very nice, very expensive sofas.
Very nice, very expensive sofas. But yeah, who knows? Danny's going to put Reese in the hot seat. I'm always in the hot seat. Wherever I am, it's H-O-T-T.
Hey, J-P-P-Y, you can.
Danny said pee-pee.
What do you think of the new Mario Kart? I only just saw that, what you put in Discord, Mark. I haven't had time to have a look at it yet, but to be quite honest with you, controversial statement, I'm not that much of a fan of Mario Kart in general. Like, I'm really shit at it, and anything that I'm really shit at, I don't like.
I don't mind Mario Kart, but I feel that I've played Mario Kart 8 Deluxe or Mario Kart 8 Super Deluxe, as whatever they want to call it. I've played that to death that it just starts irritating me now, and it's such a shame.
When we were on the train the other day, we could hear some swatch noises, and we deciphered that the little boy was playing Mario Kart, and it was just quite funny listening to all the like sounds and knowing what they were and stuff.
When you're pretty much a carriage and a half away, and all you hear is "Woohoo! Let's go!" You're like, yeah, that's a Mario. Please do it now.
Yeah.
I'm at my grandmother's now. It snowed 6 inches. Six
Wow.
inches in snow. Informer. That was a
It snowed here, but it like snowed and then it like sleeted and rained straight afterwards. It just all got washed away. But then again, the UK doesn't do well with snow, like in whatsoever. Even though every single year we fucking get it, and every single year the UK goes, "Oh no, frozen water. What shall we do?"
Unfreeze it. Do the unfreeze it,
Melt
drink
it.
it. Soft, smooth, cold drink, innit?
Just warm the earth up, innit?
Just suck on the ice. Moisture.
Maybe that's
Delicious.
Maybe that's how global warming was created. Trying to get rid of that ice.
They're what? They're just defrosting a giant freezer. Is that what you're saying, Danny?
Yeah.
Controversial environmental statement from Danny
joking.
Booth there.
I'm joking, just in case anybody clips that and's like, "Ah!"
Oh, you don't want to be clipped these days, do you? Makes you sound like a right tit. Hold up. I'll give you one sec. Oh, bloody women with the vote and stuff. Fuck you, anyone that decides to clip things. Honestly, you know what we're talking about. If you don't,
you
then
would think Reese, the gent, he would wear your side in. The thing is, Reese, though, like he's very, and I'm the same. Like I'm very particular with like where I sit or whatever. But because the sofa is not completely equal to where the TV is, I have to sit at like kind of an angle, and it's really uncomfortable. And I said to Reese, like, why can't we swap when I have like your side? And he was like, no, because I like being on this side and this is my side. But like, I'm gonna have to do something with it because it's very uncomfortable, and I slide down it, and the microphone covers my face, and it's just not a setup for my tiny self and my little pea head.
I don't know what you want me to do about that. Just get bigger in it and stop slipping.
Just grow in it.
Just battle against friction more, Danny. Come on, it's not that hard, is it? We'll get you little grippies in the booster seat.
Yeah.
Grippy.
Naughty Danny. Now come on, man, you slayed Mario Kart last time.
I got battered. It was awful. It was a trouncing. It wasn't cool.
I don't have a Switch, but I do remember them fondly. It snowed a tiny bit here today. Put it in the kettle. What we're putting in the kettle? The snow?
You can boil eggs in a kettle.
I mean, I wouldn't, but sure.
Why? It's exactly the same as water.
Yeah, but they might explode.
They might. How many times have you been boiling an egg and it's exploded, Danny?
I don't boil eggs, so I can't really answer
So
that question.
fuck you.
No, it's usually when people do them in the microwave, innit, and then they explode.
Yeah, but the microwave's one of them ancient bits of technology that either really works well or it's just a disaster from get-go.
Because you have to use it properly. People don't use it properly.
What do you mean? If you ever make toast in the
Like,
microwave,
if you-
don't work. Just
If
get
you're
warm
warming
floppy
something
bread.
up, you've got to put it like on the edge so that it can circulate properly to be able to get it to warm up evenly.
I think the inside should just spin like a waltzer. And
Just
get
like,
soup in there. Just,
spray it on, like,
yeah,
anything.
exactly. You don't need it to heat, you just need it to spin quick. If I could spin quick enough, right, I reckon one, I could drill through the centre of the earth, and two, I'd be really warm.
Sweet break.
Stan's eating sweets. I once jumped in the snow in my yard in a swimsuit and then jumped into the hot tub. It was awesome. That's what people do out in like Finland and stuff. They like jump in the icy cold water and then go sit in a sauna for a few hours. Or maybe Reese needs to shrink. No, look, I'm not the world's tallest man, even though on the inside I am. I don't need to shrink. I'm a good 5'10". You know, it's strong. I can reach all the top shelf stuff at the supermarket, and I'm also not imposingly threatening on first glance. If I was 18 foot tall, which I truly believe I am in some form of logic, then I'd be a frightening human being, and that's all I want to do. Just, you know, frighten everybody. What in the hell are you doing, Boo?
I turned off my headset by accident.
For Christ's sake. It's just always something on this channel, isn't it? But saying that, I almost got fully choked unconscious last night, which was fun. And yeah, so what happened is down jiu-jitsu, went to the advanced 2-stripe and a belt class, and I rolled with this guy. I won't say his name. He's an absolute legend. He's really, really good. He's absolutely lovely. And he repeated to choke me until I thought I was going unconscious. And the reason why I thought I was going to pass out was, one, the lights got really, really bright. Two, I couldn't feel my arms to fight back. And three, a rare little treat that we had in class last night was we had music on. And all I can describe for you is the music was on. It was playing 80s bangers, as is our want and need through everybody. It started sounding like it was ripping through a dimensional portal to somewhere else. It went... And I realised it was my ears at that point. I had to tap out, but I could have saved myself a whole lot of hassle. And he asked me if I was alright afterwards, and I said yes, and I lied to him because I still don't think I'm right now, Danny. It messed me up a little bit, but it was good fun. The microwave.
Sorry,
Yes.
I'm still eating sweets.
Yeah, cool. Just chatting stream, eh? Just eating stream, is it, Danny?
Well, I knew you were going to turn on about your jiu-jitsu thing, so I was like, I might as well.
You
get
was
a bit
already
in on
eating a
that
sweet,
before,
weren't
like-
ya? But then again, you should always be prepared, Danny, because my stories can just cut off at an end, and then we don't know where we are.
Yeah, but don't buy me a big bag of sweets for Christmas, innit? If you don't want me to eat them.
Have self-control, though, innit, Danny?
You're talking about self-control when it comes to sweets. I've seen you fuck up a sharing bag of Haribo in about 3 seconds.
Yeah, not on stream though, is it?
Talk to me about having like whatever you just said. I can't even remember. Do you know what? My memory is fucking terrible.
Yeah,
it's really starting to worry me. I'm gonna have to get one of them. You know, them like brain training game things.
There's a new one out on the Switch. The microwave. Yes, I would like my hot pocket cold with a crust and a molten hot lava. Yeah, well, that's how you eat things, though, isn't it? The microwave's a strange, fickle beast that I don't know. Should it exist on our plane in our reality, Danny? The microwave? Should you be able to cook things like that quickly when it takes an hour and a half in an oven for you just to smash it in the microwave? Takes 4 minutes. Arcane wizardry. Reese, did you look at Atlas? I did look at Atlas. That was the Sea of Thieves alike, wasn't it? And me and Danny had many a discussion on it. Danny, I think you've turned off your mic again.
No, I've turned it on, don't worry.
Okay. Yeah, so we saw it, we chatted about it, and it looks really good.
We did.
But there's one thing. Well, there was 3 things I didn't like about the trailer. One, it looks like you have to drastically build your ship, like, to scale, and that's going to take a lot of time and a lot of probably chopping down trees, but not every tree. It'll have to be the right tree for the certain thing that you have to go to the island and find.
And you'll need some copper.
And you'll need some copper to hold it all together, of course, because every survival game needs copper. 2, it's going to be running into other players, because that's going to be a solid nightmare, because you best have resources, and who knows if you can even fix your boat while you're sailing. It could probably be one of them games that's really going to screw you over. So the boat building and then the boat combat with other players is going to be an absolute nightmare. And 3, I got the fact that, you know, they can only pull through so much resource material being a pirate game, you know, pirate lore, pirate legend, the Kraken, the Megalodons, which I really liked because they looked a little bit different. And, you know, they made the Kraken different, they made the Megalodons different. But the ship, the ghost ship, which is integral to any pirate story, it looked like they ripped it straight from Sea of Thieves. It was the same colour, it was the same shape, and I was a bit like, oh.
To be fair, though, I'm very surprised, and I did say this to you when we were talking about it, I'm very surprised that nobody has kind of copied the Sea of Thieves, you know, whatever you want to call it.
The model.
Before. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's very popular, and it's been going for a little while now, and they're still building upon it, and it just surprises me that nobody's gone, you know what, like, we could do that, but do this, and this. Maybe, I don't know, maybe it's a lot more difficult than people I imagine
ship
or not, or whatever.
I imagine ship combat's very different. I imagine getting the boat to control on the waves is difficult.
Water.
Yeah, water physics in general is hard. But I don't know. I mean, Sea of Thieves is in a league of its own. There's nothing like it. And yeah, it's made by the Ark lot, so a lot of building. That's going to be hard, and that's going to be cruel and mean. And
yeah, you can definitely tell that it's made by the people that made Ark, because just of the way that it looks. But it's a very interesting idea, and I am very keen to see whether people warm to it or not, because I feel like Sea of Thieves, not so much now that they've added more accessibility things, but before, Sea of Thieves was very much one of those things that you either loved it or you hate it, you either got it or you didn't.
Yeah, no, that's true.
And now they're adding in like survival elements and like being able to like properly build your ship and stuff like that. I'm wondering whether that might entice people over a bit more, and then maybe entice people over to play Sea of Thieves, which is kind of like a less
savage. It's not a survival game. It's not.
It does have survival elements to it, but just not in the same way that a fully fledged survival game would have.
No, I mean,
can you imagine that if you needed to like drink and like eat and stuff in Sea of Thieves without just trying to like replenish like health and stuff? That would drive me insane.
Well, what would you drink? Can't drink seawater made of salt, isn't it?
Yeah, but you could boil it.
How am I going to boil? Oh, I've got a kettle, haven't I?
You've got a pan?
Yeah. Yeah, but then you'd have to get the right pan, and then your pan would decrease, and then you have to go mining copper.
Oh, God.
It's just
a vicious cycle.
It's just a vicious cycle of copper mining and hating it. I did like No Man's Sky, and that's what we're talking about. Mining copper, because you need copper for everything and that. But I'd like that, but 30% less. You know?
I just don't get on with survival games.
Being shouted at by a game to tell you to do stuff that you're already doing, but you ain't doing it quick enough.
Unless it's a very certain aesthetic. Like, I like, obviously, like, zombie or, like, post-apocalyptic type stuff. I like grounded because I feel like that's a bit more, like, it's like the on-land version of Sea of Thieves, if you like. And I like The Sims, which would technically be classed as survival because you have to keep your Sims alive, innit?
The way I play it.
Oh, I love The Sims.
Oh, we should do.
Please, can I play The Sims on the PC?
Do you want to stream The Sims when you what?
Yeah.
Oh my! Oh, way. Danny, I
No,
almost
don't
dropped a
want to play
bollock
the newer
there.
ones. I don't want to play the newer ones. I want it to run like Sims 2.
You want to? Oh, we get The Sims 2 running up on this bitch for sure. Hell yeah!
Yeah, I want to play The Sims 2 because the newer ones are too complicated. It's like I end up doing more in The Sims like 4 or whatever it is than what I do in my own life. Like I can't cope. It's too stressful.
It's because we're living in a simulation, Danny. You know.
Simulation theory, bro.
It's no theory, bro. Not when it's real life, bro. Fucking why? It's like, we're in a simulation. Yeah, we're in a, why would you want to simulate my life?
Well, yeah, but can like whoever is controlling my character,
It's
can
you.
you like? Nah, there's this person sat on a PC like controlling
It's
me right
you.
now,
You're
and they're,
doing
like,
it.
desperately trying to like get me to do something like work out or like I don't know, do something. I'm like, no, let's play on the PC. Boo boo boo.
See, I would love to ask my person controlling me why before this stream I decided to leave it so late I had to eat a fucking chicken Kiev over the sink. Because I'm a classy guy.
Guts to me.
Look, right, I'm not being funny. I ain't dripping garlic butter all the way through the house. I'll lose some in the sink. That's absolutely fine. It's easy to clean up. Bosh, tap on, garlic sauce goes away. If I was dripping that through, cat would have got it, would have gone on the carpet, probably down me, would have been more pissed off. Guy, you alright,
I
mate?
feel like Sea of Thieves has a long way to go on the social aspect to give us more reasons to pair up and spend time together in the game. Yeah, I mean, I do get what you mean with that spat stack, but then at the same time, I think people who want to be dicks will always be dicks no matter what reasons you give them.
True.
And people that want to be nice will always be nice no matter what reasons you give them. So, like, you will always come across people in Sea of Thieves that are like, just want to just fight you and take your stuff. And then you'll then come across people that are like really nice and will like help you out and like give you things and just be like on the way. So I guess it just depends.
Depends who you run into. I mean, we've had some lovely crews where we've stood on rocks, burning our ship down and played lovely music. It was great fun. Guy, you're alright, mate, Reese, with glazed eyes and red strangle marks. Fine, why you asked? That's pretty much what I said. I said, yeah, it's fine, let's go again. But my head felt like it like inflated like a balloon and then like went back down to normal size. Love The Sims 2. Sims 2 is classic.
Yeah, me too, Alex.
It's more of the design of the world. Just loads of water and a couple of islands, isn't it? Done. Pirate land away. Putting Sim in pool, removing the ladder. We all did it. And as well, we did that. And the
You
first...
can't do that on the newer ones, though. You can't do it on the newer ones because if you take the ladder out, they've learnt how to just pull themselves up out of the pool.
Yeah, they've developed up a body strength where they're like, aha, I can put my hands on the coping and push up.
Yeah.
Hello, Waywolf.
You're like, right.
Hello, buddy. How you
Hello.
doing?
Welcome.
Welcome.
You're like, I'm just going to box you in and wait till you starve.
Yeah, that's always a good one. But the first online video game cruelty, or the first two that I remember, was one Lemmings on the Sega, where I used to just drop them off cliffs and shit. Two was locking the butler in the freezer in Tomb Raider 2. Now, don't act like you didn't do
Everyone
it.
did that, though.
Yeah, but you just froze an old
Everyone
man.
did that. No, you didn't freeze him. You were alright. You let him out and he was still there with his little shaky tray.
Oh,
but,
no,
like, you're just
no.
cooling him off a bit.
Nah,
ain't ya?
Danny, I left him in the freezer and went off on a Lara Croft adventure. That geezer is DAF, dead as fuck.
No, he doesn't die. I'm telling you, he's immortal.
He is immortal. And then, like, when you get the guns, you can pick it up and he's, like, blocking the bullets with the tea tray. Yeah. Let's do some lemons and some fucking Yeah,
I've got Tomb Raider.
Yes!
I haven't got Tomb Raider 2, but I've got Tomb Raider.
Tomb Raider's good. Love seeing your handsome face. Thank you very much. I'll grew it myself. Hey, Mark and Alex. If my life is a sim, my player must be AFK for a long time. Yeah, my one's probably.
Oh, fucking tell me about it, Spazak. It's so annoying. They're still drowning though. Yeah, you can drown them. You've just got to keep them like swimming. I think I'm not sure about the newer ones. I haven't played Sims 4, but in Sims 3, I think it was, you could just make them like swim, and then they'd get tired or they'd get over hungry, and then they'd still die. But you just can't make them like drown in the pool. I suppose you could do by like putting a wall like all the way around the pool so that they can't actually pull themselves out.
Danny's plotting some stuff.
But yeah, I was obsessed with The Sims when I was younger, and if I'd have really thought about it at the time, I probably could have been one of these like Sim streamers or Sims like content creators.
I mean, why not do it? Why not just become a sim person?
A simmer.
A simmer. Oh, that's what they're called, aren't they? Still drowned though. He's off microwaving dinner or something. Yeah, but it's taking a long time. It's frozen in the middle, hot on the outside. You know, just mix it all in. It'll all be fine. Me playing The Sims, torment them. I mean, what? Exactly. Doesn't hurt anyone, does it? It gives you a little thrill by going.
But what if those people are real?
Then I'm a fucking murderer, Danny. I've got more bodies under my belt than Dexter.
Yeah, tell me about it.
What does that say? I feel like Way Wolf.
That's taken form. Oh no.
That's gross, but fair enough.
I do feel a little better. I can breathe through one nostril now. Oh, you can breathe through one, I suppose, which is a lot better.
Tell you what, when you have a cold or when you have the flu, how much do you miss being able to breathe out your nose? It's such an underrated sort of feeling, isn't it? It's good. I used to play Sims with my mum every Saturday. No exceptions. I like living in simulation. My mum liked building and designing the houses. 11-year-old me watching my Sims make love. What, do whoopee? It's rude.
Called woohoo in the Sims.
Oh, is it woohoo? I thought it was whoopee.
No, it's woohoo.
Like the best drink in Weatherspoons. Cheeky woo-woo.
That's still not the same thing.
It's the same thing. Right, Danny, talking points. You've got them. We want them. Hold up. Hold up. Oh, there we go. Shred. Yeah, this is the only background I could grab off the internet, so sorry about it.
Sorry about it.
Sorry about it. I'm not even centered to it. That's bothering me.
For God's sake.
I'm a professional, Danny.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Professional fucking idiot, but it's all right. Lovely. Right, so if you've never been to a Just Chatting stream before, as you got it, we chat nonsense, and that's pretty much all we do. But we do have sophisticated talking points. I usually try to get a few going, but I've gone back to work this week, so Danny has sorted them out. So Danny, what have you sorted out for us, our eyes and ears, and what not?
Well, it's not your eyes, but it is your ears. So, first talking point for Memory Card Falls Just Chatting stream today is something that you guys know that we love on this channel, so we're going to chat about it even more, and it is Xbox Game Pass.
I thought you were going to say Haribo.
No, because Xbox Game Pass came out this week with quite a few things that are going to be coming to Game Pass either this month or in the very near future, and I just wanted to chat quickly about them and kind of what your thoughts are on each one. So I've wrote down a few that are like ones that I'm kind of a little bit interested in.
Lovely.
So my first one is Mass Effect Legendary Edition. Now, I've never played Mass Effect, and I'm not sure if it would be for me, but I am wondering what people's thoughts are on Mass Effect and if it is something that I should give a go.
Well, I played about 3 hours of Mass Effect probably last year just to try it out, because it was when the EA thing hit Xbox Game Pass as well. And I was like, oh, this has got this on it, this has got that on it. I went through a list of games and I played it for a while, and like And I'm not one of them people that's like, oh, I can't play that at all. You know, it's one of them things. But the controls are really janky, and it really started with jarring me because I'm so used to like proper controls. But
Yeah.
the Legacy Edition has come out on Xbox Game Pass. Came out today. I will be downloading it. I know I'm going to stream it tomorrow. Surprise! Oh, I'm going to be a shepherd.
Oh, right.
I'm going to be a nice shepherd. I'm going to be a bad shepherd because you get tough moral choices. So I'm looking forward to going through it as well. I'm not promising to a full Let's Play because there's 3 games. They're all massive, and I don't know if I will like it yet. It seems quite up my alley. There's tough moral choices. It's an RPG. You're in space, and who doesn't like that? I love it. So yeah, it's going to be quite good. But I think Xbox has smashed it out of the park again. It's only the 7th now, and they're already buckets of games. Let me just catch up with the chat one sec. We need a sim stream in the future now. Trust me, we'll get on that for sure. Mass Effect is a belter of a game. We'll have to see tomorrow. The most surprising sim fact is that being a recording artist to do their famous songs in Simish. That's amazing.
Yeah, they do.
That's wild. Mass Effect is worth a shot, but it's not for everybody. Which game, Reese? What's that, Mark? Sorry.
Which game did you do 3 hours off?
Oh, Mass Effect 1. Oh, Mass Effect. Personally love Mass Effect, the second game in the series being my favourite. Well, I have to do the first one, play the second one. But I've seen so many clips and so much about Mass Effect, I feel like I know the story quite well, but I probably don't. There's probably so much I'm
I
missing.
haven't seen that much about Mass Effect, so I'd kind of really be going into it blind, because I never really paid that much attention to it, because I just didn't feel like it'd be for me. But I don't know, I might give it a go.
I mean, you like an RPG. They're quite fun. You don't have to be nice. You can play Renegade Shepard, and it's got your favourite thing in the world, Danny. A really quite nice and deep custom character creator, which I know you love.
Oh yeah, I'll use that.
Danny, do you know, like, you know when you chat shit about character creation and stuff like that and say you don't like it, and it hurts me just as much as when you say stuff about space and I don't like it.
Yeah, but I say stuff about space to wind you up because I know that it winds you up. The thing with a character creator is that I literally have zero interest in the way my character looks. Like, I could not care less.
They gotta look fly, they gotta look pimp.
Care less. Like, I don't care. I can't make them look like me. It's impossible. I must just have a weird face.
Oh.
Like, I just don't care. I'd much rather get into the game. The most that I've ever spent in character creation is in Sims, and even then I didn't spend half as much time as what other people do, because I don't know, I just don't care what they look like, because half the time you don't even see them.
It was a waste of an hour and a bit in Cyberpunk. I'm not gonna lie, because it's all in first person, but I know what I look like. And
it's like The Sims, like you spend like 2 hours like creating a family or whatever and making them perfect and like creating them exactly how you want them, and then by the time you've got into the game you don't even want to play anymore because you're like, oh, I'm so fed up of being sat at this computer, and all you've done is just like created a family.
Oh, the worst thing about The Sims is when you have a kid and like you make them and they look all right, and then they grow up and they just look like an absolute freak show, and you're like, this is not the child I made. I personally love Mass Effect. The second game in the series being my favourite. Mass Effect Andromeda is okay, but nothing great. Yeah, I heard they really dropped the bollock with Andromeda. 1 is janky, 2 is the best, 3 is easiest to play. Oh, number 3 then, all the way.
Oh, I might go 3, 2, 1 then.
Yeah, play it backwards, and then things happen in reverse. I'm gonna change this music real quick because
Mass Effect 1 and 3 I love almost equally, giving the nod to Mass Effect because the gameplay is much better. To Mass Effect 3, not 1, lol. Giving the nod to Mass Effect 3 over 1 as it is far better gameplay. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, if I was going to play them, I think I would just play them like 1 onwards because it'd just annoy me if I didn't. But I don't know. I might give it a go and see. But yeah, anyway, next game. Outer Wilds. Now, I was a bit confused by this because hasn't Outer Wilds been on Game Game Pass previously? Because you did a What's on Game Pass for it, right?
Are you talking about the classic Respice memory card building video of what's on Xbox Game Pass before it was live? When we did the outwork. Yeah, we did. And they took it off for a little bit, but now they re-release it, don't they? Because they put it on PC, they put it on cloud, so you can play it on your phone and play it on your tablet.
There's like a VR version, isn't there? As
Oh,
well?
that's
So
for
maybe they're,
PC. Yeah, that's for
that's that. But
no.
and look, see, Outer Worlds is another one that I want to play, but then I'm a bit like, it would annoy me if I get that far and then the world blows up and then you have to do it again. And it's like, I know you have like all your previous knowledge or whatever, so you're not necessarily doing it again. But like, I don't know. I don't know.
You don't like character create. You don't like time loops. Jesus.
There's not a lot I do like.
Apex. You like Apex? You like chocolate?
Yeah.
You like Five Guys?
Yeah.
Now, if we can all mix them into one big thing.
Can we specify that like Five Guys, are you talking about Five Guys burger and fries, not just like 5 random guys?
No, I don't want to clarify that. I want to just leave it at Five Guys and let the other people imagine.
Yeah, that kind of.
I like Five Guys.
Spent more time tweaking my character in Tiger Woods golf than I actually spent golfing.
Spaztag, I'm not being funny, but if you want to download Rory McIlroy Golf one day, I'll take you to clean as sunshine. I am ace at golf games for some reason. It's my hidden talent.
I never made me or my parents in The Sims. I always made weirdo families. Yeah, I don't know. I think like some people are a bit funny about making themselves or making people they know in Sims just in case something happens, and then like it's like voodoo doll stuff, you know, like you end up killing someone in The Sims and then they die in real life and you're like, shit.
Was that I? Was I the
me
simulation master?
Like it was the weirdest thing. The kitchen just like set on fire whilst he was making a baked Alaska, which I've never seen him make before.
It's like, it'd be one of them like crime documentaries. It'd be like, young Alan went swimming in his backyard pool like he did every Tuesday. The mysterious thing was, the stairs, the ladder, and every means of getting out disappeared. He swam and he swam and he died 8 hours later. And like, just get out the fucking pool, wasn't it? No, must swim. Anyway, Danny.
Outer Wilds. What was your thoughts on Outer Wilds since you have played it? Oh, you've played some of it. Anyway.
Okay, I played some of it, and I played a little bit more away from stream because I got into it a little bit. For me, it was very, very confusing because sometimes we don't read so good and we don't write so good, i.e. what we was talking about earlier, being a bit dyslexic. So for me, there was a lot of reading, which I kind of struggle with, considering I struggle with reading. I'm a little bit slow, so every time I got into the story a little bit more, a little bit further, the universe blew up. So it was kind of like one of them. But it's really interesting. It's a lovely game, and the opening song, the opening tune on the main menu, I remember when I first put it on, I think I say it in our video, I generally sat here and I had a little weep. It's the most beautiful little bit of music. It's so lovely. But it's lovely. It's good. I think you'd get into it, Danny, more than I did. But as I say, that's just because of struggles and stuff. top 5 guys. I like my brother. He's all right. And then the rest are just filled up with Five Guys burgers. So, you know, variation of cheese and meats.
I like the 5 Guys at Trafford Centre. I like the 5 Guys at Blue Water, but it's not my favourite. I like the 5 Guys at London Auto Arena because it's a good 5 Guys.
It wasn't a bad one, was it?
I like the one.
Manchester City Centre?
I can't remember where it is right now. And I do like the ones that. Yeah, I said Manchester, the first one.
Right.
And I like the one in Atlanta Airport.
I've been to 4 of them. So yeah, in whatever way, just list them. So funny. Sim actually taught me not to have many kids in real life. I made one family with 6 kids. It was insane. Never doing that in real life. Never actually having one kid. Yeah, I mean, one at points seems like more than enough. Alex, I hate kids. Never want to have them. Some are all right. I mean, my niece is all right. No, know,
Some of them are alright.
some of them are right. I like little Indy. She's nice.
I'm just popping in the chat the link to the Outer Wilds What's on Game Pass video before
don't-
it was on What's on Xbox Game Pass
watch
Live.
that. Christ. When it's me, like me before I found my testicles, and was really, really shy, and now I've got the balls to be myself. I was trying to be.
I like them
I was
videos.
trying to be so professional and try. Oh, it's just horrible. I went back and listened to one not so long ago, and I was like, ah, the pain.
Well, yeah, but you'll always do that anyway with like old stuff. I guarantee watching this now, in like 5 years' time or whatever, you'd be like, oh, it's so horrible and cringe.
Oh, I don't know. It depends if we're still doing it then. See what happens, eh? But
Well, yeah, straight.
But
But you
that-
still look back on it though. even when you're not
Yeah.
doing it.
it'll be all right. It'll be all right. I don't know. I mean, you could watch that video, or you could watch the brand new one that I made the other day, which didn't do very well.
I was
But
gonna do that one at the end.
oh well, we can do that one at the end. I'll forget I mentioned that, guys. Pave over that, and I'll mention that that I made a video.
God, for God's sake.
For God's
Right,
sake.
next game.
Yeah.
Spelunky 2.
Spelunky! I wish I
I
had
quite like Spelunky, and it's one of those that you like, oh, just put it on for like a few minutes.
10 hours
and then you end
later.
up playing it for like, yeah.
Yeah, it's got very Binding vibes. It's got very
Yeah.
Dead Cells vibes. And Spelunky 2 is co-op, which was it?
Is it?
Yeah, Spelunky 2 is in co-op, so me and you could absolutely smash some Spelunky 2 on.
Well, no, because you know what's going to happen. You're going to go and fuck up the shopkeeper, and then you're going to die, and he's going to chase me.
Danny, I may be an arse and I may be a knob, but you don't mess with the shopkeeper in Spelunky. It ain't worth the time, it ain't worth the effort, and it ain't worth the hassle. So I won't ever do that unless I accidentally throw a turkey at him, which we probably will do at the end. But other than that, I don't mess with him. Danny, you know me better than that. Like, there's one of
If
these.
you would, if it would annoy me.
No, because it also affects me this time, and
Yeah,
that's the
but-
thing I'm worried about. But yeah, I don't think I would, Mark. I don't have any patience or anything. Just like to be left alone all the time. Yeah, nice dark room with a comfy chair, and you scream into the void. It's beautiful.
Was Danny on that, or was it like Wolfenstein Youngblood? No, I wasn't on that. It wasn't a live thing. It was just a What's on Xbox Game Pass video that Reese made before it turned into What's on Xbox Game Pass Live.
So, so Danny's.
Wolfenstein Youngblood, for anybody who doesn't know,
It was
the
Danny's-
very first stream.
It was Danny's grand debut to live streaming, and
It was.
no one
And
let me
nobody
know they
came
couldn't
in.
hear her.
Yeah, nobody could hear me.
No
so
one could. No,
that was
the thing
good.
is, though, right? No one could hear you. I was just chatting to myself, and no one let me know. No one said anything, and I was like,
No.
once I got a text afterwards going, we couldn't hear Danny. I was like, oh, excellent. Technical problems.
To be fair, Wolfenstein Youngblood wasn't that great anyway. so
Yeah,
it wasn't
Wolfenstein
really big
Youngblood
loss.
was a technical problem within itself. Way!
I just think it would be different if it's your own. Yeah, I think it is different with children when they're your own, because obviously you're going to be very protective and loving of your own children. Well, the majority of people. But yeah, I just think it's a choice that people should have, whether they want to or whether they don't. It shouldn't be something that people are forced into or anything like that. So I think if somebody decides, like, do you know what, children, that's me, then that is absolutely fine and shouldn't be questioned.
Nah.
I've watched some of your old videos to get to know Reese and Danny even better. I liked them. It's a good way to see how far we've come in our projects, even though it might be cringe, like me reading my old writings. It is true. Like, it is very true. Like, when you look back at stuff and you can see, like, how much you've kind of grown and, like, moved on and stuff like that. But then the thing is, like, whatever you're doing at the current time, you'll probably always find cringe at, like, a future point.
Absolutely. But then again, if you go right back to the very first videos when it was me and some chap called Mitchell, my good friend Mitchell, when we did this, this, like, if you look at that very first video to how I have the setup now, how Memory Card 4 has the setup now, it's how I wanted it then, but I had to go through, like, this other phase and to get this.
Yeah.
Like, but this is how I've always wanted it. I've always wanted it to be different. I've always wanted to make it feel like coming in, you're sitting with your friends, there's a game on, you might like it, but you're just here for the banter. You know?
I wasn't here then, but I would let you know. Yeah, I know what you would like. Thank you.
Damn right you would have done, Mark. I understand you would have.
I'm not even thinking about kids. I'm 25, never even been kissed yet. Don't even worry
Don't
about
even
it,
worry about it.
Don't force it. Don't think about it. Just let it be.
Blow.
Werewolf's been away thinking very.
Oh, he's back, is he? Hello. He's with his top.
I don't know what.
Oh, his top 5 lister guys. Here we go. Danny.
Are you reading it?
No, I shan't be reading that out because I don't see my name. So nope, sorry. That's
well, there you go. That's
motherfucker.
shocking, isn't it?
How dare you? So that comment's banned, and that's Danny. Could you put? You know the list? Can you mark his name? just not like the full mark, but just enough. You know? Thank you.
Like a half a mark.
Yeah.
My colleague said if you're willing to start a project, you have to be willing to possibly make a fool of yourself. Good advice. It is good advice. I think that's the problem. Like, people are so scared of, like, failing. I'm terrible for this. Like, you're so scared of failing that you just don't even bother starting. And then people do start something and it might not necessarily go the way that they think it's going to go, and they just think that it's a failure. But failure is not a bad thing. Failure is how you learn. Failure is there to teach you. It's not if you tried everything and won at everything, you'd never learn.
It's true. It's true. I can't, like, just goes along with life, doesn't it? I'm number 0. That's not even a number.
That's even worse.
That's worse. I'm a 0.
Right, I'm moving on anyway because I've got a couple more talking points that I want to get to, and I've not finished the Xbox Game Pass one yet, but this is my last game that I put on my Xbox Game Pass list.
Okay.
Rainbow Six Extraction is coming to Xbox Game Pass day 1.
Yeah, I mean, let's be honest, Danny. We're gonna play it. We're gonna play it. We're gonna do some Rainbow Six in. I mean, I downloaded Rainbow Six, the one that's on Xbox Game Pass, the competitive multiplayer one.
Yeah.
And I loaded it up and I was really excited and I wanted to play it and I got fucked up. I'm not talking a little. I'm talking I must have been alive for around about 15 seconds for the entire 6 hours that I played it. Like, unbelievable how much I got messed up. But this one's a little bit different because, again, it's a horde shooter, but it's got some different
they're
things.
going back, aren't they? I don't know what's going on with horde shooters at the minute, or like these types of, because there is another one on Game Pass as well that's like an alien shooter. I can't remember what it was called. Bear with me.
I'll read some comments while you do that. You're my number 0. No, Mark, just a video character. So Waywolf's Lift is number 5, Nathan Drake. Number 4, Shepard from Mass Effect 3. Number 3 is Ezio Auditore from Assassin's Creed 3. Misha Collins is an actor. Jensen Ackles is an actor. And Kamza Kura from Yakuza. Nice. Alex has put...
it's called... Oh, sorry.
Alex's top 5 is Adrian Brody, 1. Jeff Goldblum, totally understand that.
Nice.
Tom Hiddleston, get that. Not sure who Wes Anderson is. And I'm number 5! Yes! I may be the last on the list, but I'm on the list nonetheless. Yay! I love...
Yeah, the game's called Anacrusis.
Oh, the robot one set in the 60s and 70s.
Yeah, it's Anacrusis is the latest horde shooter to try and fill the left-hand shaped hole in the hearts of many people, and the stylish 60s science fiction inspired co-op shooter has a good shot as any in the crowded genre thanks to its arrival on PC and Xbox platforms. That was one of the ones that I did forget to write it down, but horde shooters are definitely making a comeback, that's for sure.
Don't call it a comeback. I've been here before. What a tune. Alex is going to give it to you.
I'm not like I'm not massively keen on Rainbow Six. It's one of Rainbow Six like Siege. It's one of those games where like it's got a massive learning curve, I think, and if you're not that great at it, like it can be quite difficult to get into. But I suppose you could say that about a lot of things.
It's so
But
hard.
Rainbow Six Extraction, it looked good, and then when we saw some actual gameplay of it, I was like, I'm not massively sure on this, but we'll give it a go and see.
It has one thing. It has one thing that I truly like about it, and it is that, say if you're playing a character, because Rainbow Six has like classes and characters and stuff like that. Say you've got a favourite character and you massively biff it and you get captured, you cannot use that character again until you extract them, and I really like that. I think that's such a good bit of game mechanics, and I hope it gets put in more games that actually just completely locks it off. I think that's really good. Other than that, it's just going to be Rainbow Siege 6 with aliens, isn't it?
A bit like the hunt, where like if you lose your character, you lose your character, and you've got to like buy or like pick a new one or whatever.
Let's talk about the hunt. It's fucking
we
good.
can't talk about the hunt. I've got things to talk about. But yeah, that is my Xbox Game Pass list for January. There's obviously quite a few more things probably to be announced, and quite a few things that I've missed off the list as well. But Xbox Game Pass coming out strong for January 2020.
Absolutely smashing it, 2022. Absolutely smashing it. Don't worry, Reese. I'm sure Waywolf has a shrine dedicated to you. I would hope so, and I hope it's not little. I hope it's quite big. I can't put it higher since I never met you in person. Waywolf, I was in your garden earlier, mate. You need to look. I dress up as a big gnome. Hold up, one quick second. Do you get garden gnomes in America, or is that an English thing?
Yeah, they're as big of a thing as they are over here.
Because for some reason, people get really protective of their garden gnomes in this country.
Yeah, my fucking mother, like, she's obsessed. So many gnomes.
And there was this trend, right? Danny, I'm really sorry. We'll get onto your talking points in a sec, right? But there was a trend.
I know, like, can you come up with like some talking points, like they're just chatting stream, because I'm not going to have time and blah blah. And I'm like, yeah, of course I can. I come up with the points, right? Very nicely laid out by I had on my little sheet of paper in front of me. And then Reese just chats on for England, and then's like, oh, sorry, I can't get to your points now.
It's a just chatting stream, and I'm just chatting.
Well, then why?
Because we've still got half hour left. It's absolutely fine. But there was a massive trend in the UK at one point. Danny, you must remember this,
Probably.
Of people stealing other people's garden gnomes, taking them on holiday, and then sending holiday snaps back to their house with the gnome on like a beach.
No, I don't.
Don't you remember people doing that? Oh, it was wild. No. It was before Vines and your memes and your VHS. It was great. Usually those are my top 3 guys, but I had to fill in space somehow. Exactly. I don't mind being at the bottom of a list. It's still on the list, and it's still nice to be accepted. Mark Forrest, well, since 3 video game characters that don't count. But I have met Misha and Jensen numerous times with some good chatting. Oh, really? That's cool.
Nice. Is that like cons and stuff like that? Gnomes are here stealing my socks. I'd love to hear you two debate something in the future, like defend either side of an issue. Example, getting a Series S in 2022. Yay or nay?
Yes. The thing is with that, me and Danny have some great discussions and great debates, but they're mainly stuff about more important stuff about life. But me and you, Danny, we're usually quite on the money and quite fairly.
We're very similar.
Yeah.
In that thinking. I mean, don't get me wrong. There are things that like we disagree on, and we'll kind of debate it and understand each other's sides. But it's kind of like, here's my stance on it, and here's your stance on it, and we kind of like accept that for what it is. But if there's anything like specific that's not necessarily like gonna cause like a row or be like overly like political or anything like that, but if there's anything specific that you would like us to kind of chat about, then feel free to chuck them into the Discord or message us or whatever it might be, and we'll chat about it.
Oh, Danny, I've just had an excellent idea. We should bring up some, like, this is for future as well, guys, so you guys can remember this, because I am not going to do this, so I'm going to say it now. What we should do is, like, do, like, a fake Phoenix Wright style court case and, like, go at each other like we're in a courtroom. and try and work out like something like that and debate something. I've got it in my head out at work, but
Well, you can get. I mean, we'd have to work together on this one, but Amazon do cold case files you can buy and try and work out.
we could do that on stream. Oh, by the way, guys, we've got so many ideas for these future Just Chatting streams because, as we said before, in a little while there's gonna be some shit happening. To do.
Yeah, it's not our new year yet, is it?
No, it's not our new year, new me yet. And my new year, new me. I'm gonna wear my shoes on my hands.
Sorry, Danny. What was your question? I was in the kitchen. I didn't hear it clearly. Oh, I was just saying that. Was it at like Comic Cons and stuff like that where you met Misha and Jen?
Jensen
I've seen
Button.
some photos of younger teen you on social media, Reese, and you used to look a little like an emo kid. I thought, put my teeth in. Sorry. Used to look a little like an emo kid. I thought was cute in school when I was a teen.
Yeah.
You were a little emo at one point.
Yeah, you go through some shit in your teens, don't you? You go through. It's not.
Who between the ages of like, let's say like what, 25 to like 35? Who didn't have an emo phase?
I'm still in it. I'll just hide it a lot more.
Like Reese wakes up in the morning and that fringe is like flopped down to the side.
And all like my alarm tones fall out, boy. Yeah. Oh no, I still rock some emo stuff. I don't mind, listen to some bloody Bullet for My Valentine every now and then. Why the hell not?
Bullet.
Oh, who didn't love Bullet? Let's talk about Bullet for My Valentine. Tears so fall, they crashed around me. Banger. Absolute banger.
Oh my god, you just unlocked like so many memories.
You whelks, mate. You whelks.
Okay, so can we talk about my second point, please?
If it's not about Bullet for My Valentine and my emo fringe, I don't give a fuck.
I mean, you can make it about Bullet for My Valentine if you want.
Hell yeah.
PSVR 2
Oh, I know it.
has officially been announced. And you've played the PSVR, right?
I have indeed. I played the entirety of Rick and Morty in one sitting. It was great fun.
Yeah, I played PSVR and I played a lot of like the job sim and like I played Super Hot on VR. That was quite cool. And the PSVR 2 has been announced with a brand new Horizon game, which is called Horizon Call of the Mountain. And I saw like a tiny clip of it, what had been posted on the kind of like announcement trailer or whatever. But it's been designed obviously by Gorilla and a company called Fire Sprite, who are a UK VR developer, which is quite interesting. But yeah, I'm interested to see where they kind of go with this one and how it matches up to like the previous one, because obviously the previous one was a starting point for people with like a console to be able to get into VR, which was quite cool. But my question to you, Reese, is this: what would you like to see in VR? And this can either be a new experience or a game that you absolutely adore that you'd love to see in VR format.
Something in VR format. I don't know. It would probably be something in space. Like you get like Power Wash Simulator and I don't know, like Sewing Simulator. I wouldn't mind something.
Lawn mowing simulator.
Yeah, something like that. I wouldn't mind like Space Station Mechanic Simulator where you can like go out and do spacewalks and shit, and I wouldn't mind something like that, or just a really, really unbelievably, unnecessarily photorealistic cooking game. Fuck yeah, all day about that, like Cooking Mama, but better.
Overcooked in VR.
Oh, what? And you're like first person as one of the characters.
Yeah.
Oh, no,
Yeah.
Danny, that's a nightmare dystopia that we don't need. But no, as well, I did see something because for some reason I thought you might bring up the PSVR 2.
Mm-hmm.
There's a rumour, as well as the other rumour that feeds the rumour mill, that are constant rumours, is that if and when they bring this out, they could bring Half-Life Alex to that bitch. Which
Half-Life Alex is
unbelievable.
very demanding, though, isn't it? In
Yes,
terms of, like,
but the PS5's a
specs and stuff.
strong boy. You know? I am still...
Maybe,
I'm a-
hopefully. I know Half-Life Alex was very, very like critically acclaimed. Everybody loved it, and I adore Half-Life. I need to get you to play Half-Life.
I do need to play Half-Life, and all 12 people that could afford the headset and PCs to run Half-Life Alex absolutely loved it. But that's the thing, like, I'm not being funny. I don't like exclusivity. I'm not about that. I'm all about, consoles should play everything, and everything should be played on everything else. It should be fair and everything like that. But I do kind of like the fact that it's such like a little well-kept secret, because people that want to play it aren't going to look it up. I haven't looked it up massively. The clips I have seen of it, I'm like, oh my god, it looks amazing. But, I've not looked up totally. So if it does come out on the PS5, you bet your sweet Jiminy's we're going to be having a Let's Play of it. But let's read some comments.
Well, somebody took Half-Life Alex and created like Rapture like within it.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's really, really quite cool.
What about yourself, Danny? Have a little think about what game you'd like to see in VR as I read out some of the comments. I still am. I'm a tainted emo. There's no such thing. He's going down an early round. Sugar, we're going down swinging. For that boy, songs live rent-free in my head, as well as they do mine. And they're all welcome. They're all welcome round there for a 24-hour party. And then Alex has gone, when he was a young boy, his father took him into the city. Well,
To see the marching band.
What a tune.
I never really liked My Chemical Romance.
Oh, I saw him live. It was good fun. But that's...
So did I. I don't know why, but I did.
Yeah, I saw him live, and then two bands before that was a band called Every Time I Die On. I didn't know who they were. I know who they are now, and they're fucking awesome. I met Misha and Jensen a lot through cons, but have met them twice outside of cons through other events, and really, really nice guys. When you said outside of cons there, I thought you meant, you was going through their bins, and they come out going, come on, mate. This is the fourth time this week.
Yeah, can you not?
Can you not? Can you imagine that? You go through someone's bins, they just come out and go, can you not? Can you not? I've had some encounters like that. My friends with several Nickelodeon actors on Facebook got some letters and autograph and photos mailed to me from them. That's lovely.
Oh, that's cool.
Drug dealer sim VR. That wouldn't surprise me. That's probably going to happen. Hearing my name? Oh, not Half-Life. Oh, it's Half-Life Alex, isn't it?
Half-Life Alex.
Yeah.
Not to mention incredibly gorgeous guys. Oh wow. So, are you interested in the new Horizon Dawn? No.
It looks very pretty. It looks
stunning.
Gorgeous.
It looks absolutely stunning. The VR I would be interested in, just because, again, like I said, it looks absolutely stunning. I do want to go back and play Horizon Zero Dawn, simply because so many people love it, but I just couldn't get into it. I don't know. I think it's one of them things where you'd have to sit down on a day where you've got nothing else planned, and you'd literally just have to play it for 5 hours straight or whatever, and just see if it hooks you. Because if it doesn't after that point, then I don't know if I could kind of force myself through it. But yeah, it's very interesting that they've been developing Horizon Forbidden West, and then also at the same time developing Horizon Call of the Mountain for VR. I wonder why they decided that was kind of going to be one of the first things that they wanted to show off on it. They're going all in with Horizon, aren't they?
Do you know why? I guarantee you, because it looks absolutely gorgeous, and they want to go look at this. Because the rumours of the specs of the VR, the PSVR 2, are very impressive. They're very, very, very impressive. And apparently it's only going to be a single cable from here to the PC. That apparently is meant to be a really, really long cable as well.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be basically the VR headset showing off. But you know what it's like when games come out for consoles when they're first here, they all look amazing. You're like, wow. And then when you get towards like the mid-range to the end range of a generation, you go back and play them games, you're like, I can't believe I thought these look good. These look good, you know. But I don't
Yeah,
think...
but that's the thing, isn't it? Like games and technology moves so quickly that like games just get better and better and better looking. So like,
do you think that we have seen anywhere near the potential of what the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox One X, the Xbox Series Sex?
yeah.
The Xbox Series X. Fucking Phil Spencer, come on, man. Just call it like the Xbox 2 next time, please.
Yeah.
Do you think that we're anywhere near it?
No.
Nah, me neither. Me
Not
neither.
even in the slightest.
Nah, me neither.
Which I think is kind of scary, but also kind of good because you don't know what people are creating and what people are doing with the technology that you've got. And I don't think we've seen even some of the best things that are going to come out on those consoles yet. That's for sure.
And then when they bring out,
yeah, it's definitely expensive. But then again, what isn't? What isn't expensive nowadays?
But then again, like you say, it's expensive and stuff like that. But if it's your hobby, what's it matter? You know, if you're going
to keep it for a few years as well, like obviously, like the console cycle usually goes like within a few years, and then people either wait because they've got like a middle ground one, you know, like an Xbox One S.
Oh, it's gonna piss me off
when they come out or whatever. But like, if you're paying like £400, £500 for something that you're going to keep for the next 3-4 years, it's not that bad of an investment, really, is it?
No, it's not. It's not. It's just going to wind me up. Like 4 or 5 years down the line, they're going to be like, "You thought the Series X was powerful? Here's the Series Triple X or something," and you'll be like,
but you know that's what they're going to do.
I know.
If it's going to bother you that much, don't buy the first generation one and wait until they bring out the second one.
But I'm going to buy it because I'm gonna, and then Phil Spencer's going to have more money off me.
I think we only have seen a quarter of what those systems are capable of. Yeah, I don't even think that way, Wolf, to be honest. I think those systems are capable of a hell of a lot more than what has been shown at the minute, just because these things take so long to develop. Even with PS4, they're pushing new levels. Yeah, exactly. I remember PS1 graphics being amazing. Yeah, I remember looking at those games and being like, oh my god, like these are so cool, I can run round. And then like when analog like sticks became
what a day.
Thing, like,
what a day.
My god.
When there was like, not only can you control the character, but you can control the camera, and you're like, oh, I'm in 3 dimensions now, son. Yeah.
I know you love Battle Royales. Have you seen Warzone lately? Boy, they've really messed it up. No, I haven't.
Spaztag, I will correct you on that, actually, sir. And I would have really appreciated if you put the real words. They done fucked it massively. Massively.
Why? What's they done to it now?
So basically, they've done a new island, which I've not seen much of yet because I was going to download Warzone, but then I pulled myself back from that nonsense. But I've watched some videos on it, and it's like they've put planes in it, and now people are landing quick where the planes are, driving back up and just lighting falls up that's still landing. They've really, really biffed it massively, and they've like overpowered the shotguns and stuff. They just, I don't know, it almost seems like trying to bring out a game every year and integrate it within the free system, the flawless system of you've got to download Vanguard to actually be able to play the BR that's free, but if you don't download that, you can't play Modern Warfare 2, and it's all nice and compact and really not confusing. And the good thing about it, and I'm sure everyone will love it, is when they're all in that universal system, if one goes down, they're all fucking going down, which is daft. Why do it?
Yeah.
Oh, and you can't climb up rocks, and you can't run through trees, and apparently it's just a whole heap of mess.
That ages ago. You laughed at me. I could never get up that fucking
rock. Is that one particular rock, wasn't it?
Stupid plane pit.
Yeah, the
I hate Warzone. Rubbish.
Stupid Warzone.
I have the PSVR and it is fun. It is very fun, but also I have to be careful with PSVR because I get motion sickness.
See, I thought I would. And like most of the tech that I first get my hands on, it was lent to me by my good pal Rick. He lent me his PSVR like he did his Switch, and I loved it. It was good fun. And then he had to give it back. But
It's a new map and it's all tied into Vanguard, so all those skins and loadouts you've spent time on before can't be used. Oh shit. That sounds ridiculous.
You know, like, I understand our need for content, our need for new stuff is higher than ever, and it's getting higher and higher and higher each year. But you know, you're like, some developers just need to chill out a little bit. Ubisoft, take 2 years off, maybe. The Call of Duty, like, take 2 years off and bring back something that people want. Actually think about features.
I don't think it's not necessarily about the developers though, is it? Like, I'm sure the developers would love to spend like 3 years, 4 years, 5 years creating an absolutely incredible piece of art.
Sorry, I shouldn't say developers. I'll say development companies. Sorry.
Yeah.
Because the developers unfortunately just get told what to do and they do it.
Yeah. Like, we want this and we want it by this date, and if you don't do it, it'll get pushed out and you'll be shit on anyway. It's like, okay, sweet.
I want it now, but why is it broken? You know, that sort of mentality. Yeah. What is everyone's favourite superhero game? Any of the Batman Arkham games, I loved. I absolutely loved. Apart from the last one where it involved you driving around that fucking stupid Batmobile. You had to do, right? You know, platforming, Danny. Everyone loves a bit of platforming in games, right? Now do it in car. Now do it in a car. It was awful. It was terrible. It's hard.
Just think if they did Apex 2 and all the characters and stuff you've loved have gone, oh my god, I'd rage.
Just kill off Mirage, innit? No one likes him.
How dare you? Ubisoft take a break from Assassin's Creed and go back to the drawing board. Yeah, I think, I don't know, I suppose if people keep buying these and they keep making money, they're just going to keep doing it, but like, obviously the tech's becoming more and more advanced now. It's like it's going to take longer to create things and like games and structures and stories and stuff that actually are really good and decent. Like, I'd much rather wait like 4 or 5 years for a game that comes out and I absolutely love than wait 2 years for it and it comes out and it's broken and I don't want to play it.
See, what I agree with you on this, and like, this is no way to run a business. I don't know how to run a business. I especially don't know how to run a gaming business. But what I would like is, say they developed Fallout 4 was new and we didn't know anything about it. Okay, so they had a massive game that was Fallout 4, yeah, and then they broke the team up, and then they got and they made like loads of DLC while they was doing something else. And I think that should be the way it's done. Put all the team together to make one big project. And when that's done, and you've got other stories for, said DLC and expansions and stuff like that, then that's only going to take half the work. So then you can sort of, start funneling people in to do other shit. You know? And that way it would alleviate...
Yeah, I do understand what you mean, but obviously I don't know how game companies work, how many people have got doing certain things.
Again, that is me very much to the outside looking in, like it's an easy thing to do. You know what it's like organising people? Sometimes it's like herding cats. You know, it's just not possible. But yeah, just don't crunch people and just chill out. And I saw the other day as well about the Elden Ring people. How dare me? Miyazaki's going to kick me in the face. The Elden Ring people from Software felt extra pressure because of what the amazing job that Bluepoint did. And it's like, no, don't worry about that. That was a different beast. You already had the foundations of a great game there, and you just shine that up real nice. They did so well with that.
They really did. Mark liked the last Spider-Man. I haven't played any of the Spider-Man. You played some, didn't you?
I played a whole heap of the not Miles Morales, but the first Spider-Man on the PS4. Played a whole bunch of it, and my favourite thing about it was just swimming around New York. That's what I did.
Do you know what I thought you were going to say?
What's that?
My favourite thing about it was just switching it off.
My favourite thing about it is when I wasn't playing it. Yeah, I love that. No, I didn't really enjoy the story too much. As much as I loved the Batman Arkham combat, I really didn't enjoy the combat that much in Spider-Man. I know, heathen words coming out of my mouth, but what can I say? Batman better, innit?
I haven't played any superhero games, so I can't really weigh in on this conversation.
Need to play a Batman. Batman's sick. That would be Arkham Knight. Yeah, Arkham Knight was good until that one. Well, until many points involving the Batmobile. That Batmobile was the worst and overused too much. And that last, right? Spoilers. I'll wave my arms when I'm done. But you know, it's been 5 years, so play it. But right, 3, 2, 1. There's that mission, right, in Arkham Knight where you've got like there's a lot of car combat in it, Danny. Which is not great. And there's one point where you got to take
Sounds
on,
awful.
yeah, you got to take on like 65 drones, right? Drones, and you got to shoot them up and dodge and drive, and you can only get in this restricted area. And like if you don't do it, you have to start again, even if you get down to like 1 and it fucks you up. It was the worst bit of gaming like in a long time that I played. It was just horrible. But hold on, let me just do my puppet arms thing so people know the spoilers over. Visual cues, guys. That's what we call me. And that's my new rap name, by the way, Visual Cue. Visual Cue up in the house.
That would be Arkham Knight. Worse and overused too much. Yeah, I mean, I thought there was one bit of one Batman game where I saw like a trailer or whatever it was, and I think I've mentioned this on stream before, but I'll say it again because content. It was a bit where a police officer goes into like a diner and he's going up to tell somebody to stop smoking, and then it ends up being somebody's, like, does it end up being like the Joker or something? I don't know.
Ends up being a Batman villain of some kind, yes.
Yes. And it looked like a bit of me, and I was like, oh my god, like this looks amazing, what is this? And then like it cut to like the proper game, and it was just Batman being Batman, innit? And I was like, nah.
And it just cuts to Christian Bale's face staring deadpan in the camera going, where is she? You're like, oh, that's a Batman game. That's a Batman.
Yeah, like I think I probably more like the did Telltale do a Batman?
They did do a Batman. Apparently it was really good, but then again, everything Telltale touched was really good. So, saying that, Wolf Among Us 2's coming out, isn't it?
Is it though?
Well, they've said, but you know, why would people lie?
To be fair, until I actually have like a game in my hand nowadays, I'm never convinced that anything's coming out anymore.
No, what did I? It was Cyberpunk, wasn't it? For me, I was like, Danny, I'm holding it in my hand, and I still don't believe it's a thing.
To be fair, though, it wasn't.
How dare you be so correct?
Sorry, have you been back to Cyberpunk?
I heard you have another talking point, Danny, as I smooth over.
Exactly.
I will go back to it. I've got to. I have to.
That was.
Oh, make me sad.
Cyberpunk. Oh, Danny, it's awful.
Yeah, oh, Danny, it's...
I'll play it when I get a Series X. Like, I'm not playing that.
Well, I was waiting for them to do the patch. Apparently, it's quite good now. I'll say that. I will go back to it, and I'll do a video on it, and people won't watch that one.
Okay, final talking point of the evening.
Yes.
E3 being digital again this year.
I predicted it. I knew it was going to happen.
Alright, well, that's my fucking talking points done then.
No, it just seemed right. Look, I understand events are going ahead. There's a lot going on in the world. No one quite knows. And a big event like that, it's not easy to orchestrate. Me and Danny went to EGX last year. We was very lucky to go. We were very lucky it was on. And we had a great time, but it was very, very different. It was very empty.
It was different.
But you've got to organise all these people, and you've got to get them all in from over the world, as well as other teams, in to do that. It's not just going, yeah, we'll invite fucking PlayStation, Xbox, and Nintendo. It's like, right, they're the big players. Then you've got to get Ubisoft down from Canada. Then you've got to get British teams over. Then you've got to get Australian teams over. And then before you know it, there's lockdowns here, there's lockdowns there, there's restrictions here, restrictions there. And you want to get all these people into one room? Are you mad? Maybe leave it for this year and then just do a big blowout ass one. I don't want to say blowout ass. It's like a big old booty.
I didn't need that in my head.
No, just a massive one next year. I kind of thought it was going to not happen. But
yeah, I do know what you mean. Before I kind of make my little points that I have on it, I'll just catch up on chat quickly because they're talking about Batman. Yeah, the Batmobile was worth an overused too much. Yeah, it was, and the PC port was rubbish. Oh dear. I loved Arkham Asylum, City, and Origins Night. There was a great game there, but the Batmobile and having to finish all the Riddler challenges to get the true ending, I mean, what the hell? I think Arkham City might have been my personal favourite.
That was the second one, am I correct? Where it opened out a bit into the full Arkham Island.
How dare you? I felt that. He says it to me quite often, and I say it to him quite often, to be quite honest with
It's
you.
definitely your phrase.
And it's the internet, they never lie. What? Oh, like games coming out, you mean? I feel that might be the way to go. Yeah, see, so my points that I had about E3 being digital, I am wondering whether E3 can work again as a physical event, simply because I think they would have to offer something a little bit different going forward to entice people to come. Because the problem is now, since the pandemic, and people being able to, companies and developers being able to showcase their own stuff on their own channels in their own live streams, they've been able to use that and do it by themselves without the need of something big like E3 to kind of push them and accelerate them forward. So if E3 was to work as a physical event again, even though I have seen quite a few people very, very disappointed that it's not going to be a physical event this year, I think people still will want to go, but I do think they need to do something a little bit different. They can't just rehash what they've done previously, because people have obviously worked out that they can kind of go it on their own. But like, I think it's like indie developers and developers that might not have that voice on their own that kind of miss out when it's not when they can't do like a full big event. Do you know what I mean?
You need the power of like a bigger one. Like if you're developing an indie game for an Xbox, you kind of need Xbox there to like push you a little bit, don't you? Like it's not hanging on the coattails, but if you've developed for them, you kind of need the power of the house. If you are, say, like a 10-person team developing some sick game, yeah, you do kind of need it.
But E3 is like this whole big thing.
Yeah, it's an event every year, isn't it? It's lovely to read about. I'll tell you what, as jealous as I get watching like the footage of people there, I'm excited for the people that are there, because it must be such an experience. But I don't.
Yeah, and like the atmosphere and stuff that you just don't get.
I refuse.
Online.
I refuse to think that E3 is dead. But as you said, they do need to offer more, because the PlayStation were the first ones to dip out, weren't it? They sort of did a mic drop. We're doing our own thing. We're going to do the PlayStation State of Plays. But for industry's sake, to show off a little bit, just all get on the same boat. Do you know what I mean? You're not. It's like neutral ground. You're not competing there. You're just showing off what you've got. You know.
But that's the thing, though. It does become a competition. It does become a thing of, oh well, you know, Xbox smashed PlayStation out of the water. You know, PlayStation smashed Xbox. It's like, why? Why can't you just go and enjoy? And that's what the majority of people do. Like, just go and enjoy everything for kind of what it is. Like, I don't know. It'll be interesting to see what they do this year with it being digital again, and then obviously what happens next year with it hopefully being a physical event again.
Hey, we'll go for sure. We'll make a blog. We'll make a
vlog.
We'll make a vlog, yeah, Danny, because that's how it's spelt and that's how it's said. What? You say vlog, hipster?
For God's sake. Is a vlog even a thing anymore? Is that like
I don't know.
2000?
I want to make some 2014 style vlogs with like a gimbal, vlogs, and just scream down the camera, yo, it's your boy Reese. I'm in Tesco, about to buy myself some Tesco stuff. Hashtag food at Tesco.
We're not sponsored by Tesco, by the way.
No, we're not. Otherwise, this speed lines behind me would be blue and white.
I feel like Nintendo has been uncharacteristically ahead of the game with doing their own Treehouse presentations pre-pandemic. Yeah, definitely. But I think Nintendo's always been kind of on the sidelines, just doing its own thing. Like, I think that will always be the same with Nintendo, but it's just nice to see everybody come together for a big event like that and just see everybody celebrating games, not necessarily celebrating a company or a specific person or a specific developer or whatever it might be just to come together and be like, do you know what? Games are fucking awesome.
That's what it should be
And
called.
that's what we need.
Get rid of E3. Get rid of the thing E3, and just make a get Jeff Keighley. I know you watch. I know you're a fan. I'm a fan as well. I like me. I'm pretty good. But Jeff Keighley, just make a festival. Just put games are fucking awesome, and you tell PlayStation, you tell Xbox and Nintendo.
He's got one.
Oh.
Did you not see Jeff Keighley's tweet that as soon as E3 said like, "Oh, we're being digital this year"? Jeff tweeted out, "Summer Game Fest coming 2022."
Oh, Jeff Keighley, you're so cold, man. I kind of like it. I like Keighley. I think he's good. He's always got fly suits as well.
I'm not sure, Mark. I don't know about what's happening this year, but they definitely didn't attend last year.
No, sorry, I was still laughing at Keighley being cold Keighley.
So I saw one E3. Yeah, it's all that in it. It's like, oh, who did better? Who announced better games? It's like, why does everything have to be a competition? Why can't you just come together and say, do you know what? All of these amazing games were announced, and all of these amazing things happened, and all of these companies are doing amazing things. Like, I hate this whole. I mean, don't get me wrong. I think a bit of healthy competition is good, but I think it just becomes too much, and then everything is just about competition, and it's exhausting.
I do like it though. I do like the chaos that erupts when there is like a personal event where they show games like there, and then like, oh, so and so's got no game, so and so's got no game, and you always get that one there that's like, actually it said it was a timed exclusive for a month, so it is going to be on all things. You're like, oh, all of you shut up, just enjoy the game for God's sake. All games are good, all consoles are good. Bring back the Dreamcast too. You know?
Oh, for God's sake.
I'm getting a tattoo on my chest.
Off the list.
Right on the heart.
MCF vlogs. I'd watch MCF vlogs for sure. I mean, yeah, a vlog is a possibility, don't get me wrong. Like, if we're going to like an event or whatever and we happen to vlog it. But the thing is with me and Reese, like, we're very I was going to say unsocial, but that's not the word. We're very absent-minded when it comes to social media. So like when we're at an event, and then later on we're like, oh, that would have been cool to film, or that would have been cool to have like documentation of, or whatever.
Well, hopefully it goes that way. I mean, and vlogs, sorry, I'll say it properly. Vlogs about my personal life would be like, yo, it's your boy, I'm in the kitchen, I'm eating crisps again. What flavour? Salt and vinegar, because that's all I've got. Laters, remember to like and subscribe. That's pretty much what would happen. And be like, yo, it's your boy again, Reese. What am I doing? I've just spilt milk on the floor, my cat's pissed off, and I can't find my shoes.
I mean,
I'd watch it. I'd watch it. Yo, it's almost stream time. You heard eating Kiev's over the sink again.
For God's sake.
Yo, it's your boy Reese Spice. Guess what? You didn't know about me. I'm scared to buy toilet roll from shops, so I order it online.
Here's my monthly delivery of toilet rolls. I'm terrified to buy it from a shop because people judge.
Oh God.
Even though people don't judge, you judge.
Wow.
Well, that's a whole other story for another time. I feel competition is what's healthy, but simping for corporations is what feels toxic. Yeah, because it becomes toxic. It's like we laugh and joke obviously about the fact that like we're massive fans of Xbox, but like I genuinely really enjoy both consoles, and I'm in a very lucky and privileged position that I can have access to both consoles. But I genuinely don't get the point of being like, well, this thing's better than that thing. It's like, well, if you enjoy something and somebody else enjoys something else, fine. Like,
yeah.
I don't get it. You know, I'm the Nintendo guy, but I will easily admit when Sony and Microsoft are eating their lunch and will call them out when they're screwing their players. Yeah, exactly that, Sparsack. Exactly that. I'd like to make vlogs or videos, but that would literally be me. I never go anywhere and have no personality because I'm so shy. Oh no, I'm sure that's not true, Alex. You show a
Alex.
lot of personality on this channel.
Alex, you are a lovely person and you have loads of personality. And I'm not being funny. If you ever want to do it, just do it. I know it sounds like any advice any old fool would say, but if you're ever going to do a video and upload it, just do it. Danny had to convince me so many times to press that go button to upload and let my first video go live.
Yeah.
And once you do it, it's out there. Like, it's the biggest fear is that's it. Like, what's the worst?
That's the thing. You're never gonna love the first thing that you do. It's like, why wait when you can just do it, get it over with, and then carry on and get better. Like. And plus, you can always film them and not like do anything with them. Just keep them for yourself, or like edit them and keep them for yourself. And then if you want to put them up at a later date, you can do.
That's it.
Today I'm here. That would be exactly that, Matt.
I really did. What is my life?
Not gonna lie. I totally watched those. To be fair, I would as well. I'm a very nosy person. It's why I was always into like the YouTube era of like vlogging and stuff, because I'm really nosy and I like seeing what people do in their daily lives. But yeah, it'd mostly just be like Reese losing stuff around the house and me just telling you that I'm hungry.
I've lost my keys again. They're there. Found them. Oh shit, they're gone again.
Why's everything got to be like a short, like
Is it
short, like rehearsed feature? It couldn't just be like, "Hi guys, I've just got home, but I've lost my keys." But like with you, it's like, "Hi guys, I my keys."
Right, one, it's definitely not like that. I do not sound like that at all. And two, it's got to be what the kids named in the industry of an info blast. You've got to be loud, obnoxious, have an energy drink and a Snapchat, and start everything really loud. Like, yo, it's your boy Reese Spice. Guess what? I'm stuck in a tree. And no explanation of why you're in there, but you just got up there. No, I think I should just do that on TikTok. Just loads of weird fucking shit. Yo, it's your boy Reese Spice. I'm at a roller rink.
I think this is the best content idea you've ever come up with. Yeah, but it'd have to be like, yo, it's my Reese Spice. I'm at Morrison's.
Yeah.
And then just like cut it off.
Yeah.
No explanation.
No
Or just be
explanation.
like, it's you, yo, it's your boy Reese Spice from Memory Card Full. I'm at the car wash.
No, I get propositioned at the car wash. I don't get, like, it's too exciting.
Oh god.
Yo, it's your boy Reese Spice at Staples buying pencils. Don't know why. Staples still exist? I don't know. Probably gone into liquidation.
No, read Alex's. Do Alex.
Where's Alex's one? Yo, it's your boy Reese Spice doing a clothing haul with all my black tops. Semi-retired emo kid. Perfect, isn't it? That's it, right? That's the length of the phrase it needs to be, with a little like dot at the end, like a little thing like that.
Oh god.
I could do one with my brother. I'll get my brother to do it. But, hi, my name's Reese Spice. But, oh, that's me. And he'd be like, fuck off, I ain't doing this. Go away.
True, you'll never love the first thing, and it might not even ultimately be the lane you fall into, but you got to take that step. I think my first YouTube video was me doing magic tricks. Yeah, I mean, you've just got to take that leap, haven't you? I actually used to make YouTube videos when I was like 13. I actually got a lot of likes and numbers, but I guess I lost my confidence. Oh, that's a shame, Alex.
Well done. Well done.
Reese got stuck.
I'll throw my name in there as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, it's your boy Reese Spice back at it again, and today we're washing strangers' cars. And then it ends, and that's it.
all these and put them on TikTok.
Don't. I've already had an idea what I'm doing Sunday. I'm going to do it. Respice does vlogs. And it,
Oh God,
uh,
Reece, you become an instant hit on TikTok with those. I'd make a TikTok account just to watch those.
we have a TikTok. It's all right. I don't know. Oh, Danny. It's your boy Respice. It's getting late now. Must sleep. Got work tomorrow. I fucking love this channel so much. Oh, God.
Somebody's gonna watch it and they're gonna think we're taking the piss out of somebody. But like, we're genuinely not. Like, it's just.
Oh, Alex, that's a quality one. Yo, it's your boy Respice. Today I'm watching Peppa Pig. Fucking nightmare, innit? That's it. That's all I'm doing. That's how I'm vlogging for the rest of my life. That's it. Memory card full is gone. It's just gonna be me in random places. Oh, it's your boy Respice. Guess what? Standing on a roundabout getting beeped at. Fuck. What was we doing?
Be that long. It has to be you just being in a random place and telling people who you are and where you are, and then that's it. No context other than just that. Like, we need to make just a separate TikTok channel or whatever that's just for that.
Oh my God. It'd be like, oh, it's your boy Respice in town centre. Look, it's got 4 pigeons. That's it. Gone. Right. So is memory card full dead? Is this what we're doing now, is it?
Oh, God.
Oh, wow. I don't know. I've got to make
Your
fun.
boy Respice in the car park. Just like in the car park.
Oh, it's your boy Respice. I'm in a car park. Gotta pay. Don't know where my ticket is.
Oh, I hate us. I really hate us.
Don't. This community makes me better. I love who we are as people. Oh, fucking hell. Right. Anyway, right. So memory card full is dead. This is what we're doing from now on.
Yeah, the channel will no longer be called Memory Card Full. Going forward, it'll be called It's Your Boy Reece.
Oh. No. Just, it's your boy Respice. Voice needs to crack more. I'll work on it, Commander King. Hello, Commander King. How you doing, bud? Oh, we've been talking some nonsense.
Oh, God.
I'll do one before the end.
Do one in like a really deep voice though. Like the deepest voice you can possibly get
Yeah. Yeah. It's your boy Respice. Yeah. At the boozer.
Just don't work as well. He doesn't have the same cadence. He's very hard. He's got to be like,
because you didn't do the
it's your
same
boy
thing."
Respice. I don't know where I am, but I had 1 pint and I woke up in a bush.
You didn't do the deep voice you did. You started off with yes for a start instead of yo.
Yeah, it's,
I can't do it.
yeah, it's your boy Respice. I'm at fucking B&Q buying wood for Sank.
It's your boy. Yeah, it's your boy. It's your boy Respice. I'm in town with some lads. Who's this wanker? It'll work. It will work. As he turns around and goes, what? It's like, nothing, mate. Don't worry about it. I'm Respice doing vlogs. That's it. That's the name of the channel. Respice does vlogs.
No, it'd have to be It's Your Boy Respice Vlogs.
Oh, God.
I can't believe, like, you know,
taking-
do like a just chatting stream. We want to have a nice chat with the community. We want to chat about things that have gone on this week in like the gaming world or whatever, and make some lovely, nice points. And the funniest part of this stream is just you doing It's Your Boy Respice.
I mean,
How did that even start?
it was always going to go down this way, Danny. It was. I've been building up for this
Oh,
for
we were
months.
talking about vlogs, weren't we?
Vlogs, please.
Oh god.
one could just be like, it's your boy Reese Spice doing another vlog. And then that's it.
That's it. There isn't any vlog. It's just like you doing it. Do you just making the sound? Can I just be like stood in the background of them somewhere?
Yes. Just eating, just having, at all points, having some form of food. Doesn't matter what it is. Could be a pasty, could be an ice cream. Could be anything. Oh my god. You have to be
You'd
right.
have to be right up in the camera like rappers in the 90s music
Yeah.
video with peace out.
Yeah. Pop them eyes as well.
Oh, God.
Oh, could you imagine? I put all my effort over the last few years into this fucking channel, and it's gone all right. You know, it could be doing better. Let's be honest. I'm gonna be completely honest now. And then I'll just make a TikTok and do that, and that'll be the thing. That'll be the thing, wouldn't it? And then I'll be that guy forever. And I'll be stopped in the street, and they'll be like, "Oh, it's your boy Reese Spice." I'm like, "Oh, it's your boy Reese Spice." Meeting a fan of Reese Spice. And that'd be it for me. And I'll be on, I don't know what I'd go on. I'll go on like Celebrity MasterChef or something like that.
You can't cook.
I can cook. Yo, it's your boy Reese Spice. I've located Walt Disney's Frozen Head. It's in a freezer. That weren't me. That was Alex who brought up that.
No, Alex.
That's a gold star next to your name, Alex. Thank you. It's been
I
a
need a short out of this. They just all need to be clipped and just put up as separate like TikToks or something.
I'm just gonna cut it up. I'm just gonna cut it up and post them all over my social media, but not like in one clip, just clip after clip after clip, like 16 clips in one day, just on the Instagram and on the TikTok, and just.
There's only one problem with this idea though.
What's that?
You've got to go outside. Unless you just use your green screen. Do like a really bad green screen job.
Yeah, move the sofa, pop that up somewhere. Oh, it's your boy Reese Spice with Aslan from Narnia. It's done. Memory card falls over. Sorry, guys, it's done. This is what's happening now. This is the way forward.
Oh God.
Is Aslan his name? I think it was.
I don't know. I've never seen it.
Right. Anyway, shall we get gone? Shall we get shot?
Yes.
By the way, do you want to see the Pokedex? There's the Pokedex. I'm keeping this forever.
What? Why is that still on there?
Because it took 2 hours to make, Danny. That's why. Well, guys, what have we learned today? And I'm glad that you've all attended my TED Talk.
We've learnt that it's your boy Reese Spice.
It's your boy Reese Spice doing random things, isn't it? Yeah, guys, another thing as well. Going forward, I did release a video the other day of a strange little. I released it yesterday, in fact, of a strange little game called XO1. Now, you may have seen it, you may have not, but I shot it in a completely new style that you may be seeing more of on the channel. If you haven't checked it out, please go do. I put a lot of time and effort into it, and you might not even be interested in the game, but I'd appreciate some feedback of how it looked and sounded, and if you'd want to see more videos in that style, because they do take some time and effort and stuff, and I'd rather put my time and effort into directions. We know what direction I'm going to go in now, but it's going to be fine. Oh, thank you, Danny, for posting that. Lovely stuff.
Sorry?
Maybe I'm funnier than you think. You had some quality ones. You might be raising my confidence. Do it, Alex. Do it. Just do it. Just start. Everyone should do it, but just say your name's Reese Spice.
Yeah, like don't do it with your own name. Just it's your boy Reese Spice.
Really confuse people, or do what they do on TikTok. I'll say it for you, and you can just mouth it.
Yeah.
That'd be it, wouldn't it? That'd be the thing. Because they're only going to get more ridiculous. If I green screen Aslan, you know some dickhead's going to break into the zoo, use my audio, and then just get attacked by a lion. Great
It's your
content.
boy Reese Spice.
Ah!
Into a
Being mauled by a gazelle. Do they? I don't know if they
I
maul.
don't think they're mole.
Ah, well, you've never seen a gazelle angry, have you?
How do you know?
Well, no, I don't know that, really.
I'll fuck up a gazelle.
I don't know, Danny. They got horns. They can run quite quick. I mean, you got a mean left hook, Danny, but...
Not like...
Pardon? Respice Halloween
Wait.
costumes. It's not hard. Black jeans, black top. Really frown at everything.
Black hair,
Yeah.
black beard,
Default face
fro,
2.
default face too.
Just type in rubber mask of default face 2. What? A Florida man would do that. Yeah, he would. If you ever want good content, by the way, type in your birthday into Google and then put Florida man, and then there's bound to be a... it's fucking ridiculous. Right, but Danny, we must dash. We must go. But yeah, guys, thank you very much for joining us tonight. I absolutely adore doing these Just Chatting weekly roundup streams. We haven't really round up the week yet, but it's all going to be fine and good. But thank you very much, Danny, for doing the talking points. Everybody that came to watch, Mr. Mark Forrest for moderating. You've been a legend in doing it. And yeah, go check out the XO1 video. Let us know what you think and what you feel about it. I enjoyed making it and I enjoyed doing this. We'll be back tomorrow at 7:30 for some Mass Effect. I might do a couple of hours of that. Depends if I like it or not. And I'm not promising a full Let's Play because I don't know about it yet. So yeah. Got anything to add, Danny? Just be nice, be kind, love each other, you know. Spread the love,
Well,
smell
yeah,
the vision.
I could say those things, but it doesn't mean people won't do it.
No, it does not, unfortunately. Yeah, and don't forget why you are here, guys. I haven't said it. I'm going to cut down this year and saying it because, you know, it does get well boring. But if you want to, like, please press the like button. Want to hit the subscribe button, you can do as well. The bell icon is also there. It's a pal of theirs, and it'll shout at you when we go live or upload a video. And feel free to share us around whenever we do go live or see a video. Tell your friends about us because, you know, it's one of them. Please.
I did just type in my birthday, sorry, just quickly, but just before we end, I did just type in my birthday and Florida man into Google, and I got Florida man steals alligator from golf course.
Amazing. See what I mean? Absolutely.
Oh, wait, there's a bit of extra, Hang on. Oh, no, it won't show me. The headline just says, Florida man steals alligator from golf course and tries teaching it at. But I can't see what the at is because it won't let me look.
Is it teaching me to not bite the shit out of me because it's a crocodile or alligator? Oh, never mind.
Probably.
Please open tomorrow's stream with a new catchphrase. I'll try my best. We'll have to end the stream immediately afterwards because that's how it's going to work.
Oh yeah, it's your boy Respice and we're streaming. End stream.
Yeah, bye. Right, Danny, do you want to say goodbye? And I'll say goodbye in my typical way of screaming down the microphone.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. So everyone, we've been Memory Carful. I am Respice. That is Danny. And yo, it's your boy Respice. Gonna go to bed now. It's sleepy time. Bye-bye.